period, what does it say? They come out in the second period, play exactly the same way, get the rewards.
Yeah, it was a big goal. The first one's obviously always a big goal, but it was a big goal by Victor and our second power play unit, Peterka, Skinner, and Vic. What one heck of a goal, and it's nice to see those guys, play such an integral part because they worked and worked and worked, and yeah, it was. You're teetering on a little bit of frustration. We were trying to keep the guys from getting frustrated because they were playing the right way and really hitting the repeat button on it. And that's a very experienced, poised hockey team over there, and they're not going to be, and they weren't rattled by the first period by any means. So you've got to stay on it, and I give our guys a lot of credit for doing that.
Play that hard, even though you don't score. Can you start tiring out the other team because you're constantly on them and you're constantly forechecking and doing? Can you start tiring them out?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of wear and tear. That's a big part of the game.
When you look at the kind of game that Luukkonen had, not a high stress game for a goalie. He gets another shutout. The confidence is there in him. He has confidence in his guys. Just how amazing is it to watch this with him? This kind of evolution for a kid now who's second in the league in shutouts.
Well, it's enjoyable to watch because it's been a build. It's something we've been tactically building for. We took two young goalies in this organization, Levi and Opie, and we've made a commitment to two young goalies to develop them at the NHL level. And it's teams, that's not a common thing to do. So it's a good feeling when you see them progress the way they did. And obviously, I turned our attention to cleaning up things defensively early in the year and working to improve, and we're still doing that. I mean, we still can get better in those areas that are very, very important. But to see progress in both of those areas is certainly nice and rewarding, and it makes you want more. You want to become even better in those areas, and we do.
Victor get rewarded with the type of goal we're used to him scoring.
Yeah, as mentioned, it was really nice to see Victor, and that was an elite goal. Against a goaltender that was playing extremely well. Obviously, to that point, denied several scoring chances. But Victor's put the work in, and for him to stay ready for opportunity, as I mentioned the other day, he's stayed ready for opportunity, even though he's been denied opportunity. He hasn't had opportunity, and I have complete confidence in him because I watched him prepare. So when you see him score a goal like that, and it's such a big goal for our team, you can't be nothing but happy for the guy knowing the work that he put in.
To get a couple of goals after a couple of hard luck penalties there in that game.
I'll say yeah to the goals. I'll stay away from the other one. Checking accounts a little lighter. But no, I'm kidding. But he's worked. He's worked really hard, and he has so many details to his game. So yes, when he scores, he's puts himself in the right spots, and now that confidence is moving toward the scoring side. He's had confidence just playing, but I think now he's gaining more confidence in scoring, and that's a big thing.
The opportunity to stand up for his teammates tonight. I know he had the connections coming in here. But sometimes this time of year things can feel rushed because you're just chasing that postseason berth. But how does that feel to just see the assimilation continue so quickly while you guys are working so hard?
I thought him and Dolls, they played 3 games together now, 4, I think it is, and this was probably their 4th best game of those 4, and it was still very, very good. So you can see that they're integrating very well. It's nice having him, and it's nice having him and Dolls as a pair.
The team has responded basically since the deadline. Where that was kind of a turning point where it could go either way with a young team, how they respond, and it's been about as good as you can imagine it as a coach.
Yeah, I think I'll answer that one after we keep responding. I think that's the big thing. I like it. We just have to keep responding. So it's on to the next game, and hit the reset button and hopefully the repeat button. But to this point, yes, I think the energy's really good energy, excitement. Again, as mentioned, when guys depart, you're missing your friendships of it, but there's more ice time and more situation time, more vacancies, obviously, and guys are excited to step up. Victor being case in point.
The math completely against you. You were 10, 11 points out. What's it like now? You're 3 out, and you can just go out and play games, and you're in this thing.
Yeah, I don't know if the math was ever against us. I think there are other things against us, but the math is always you play 82 games and teams lose games every night and teams win games every night. You just got to stay. You got to stay in the moment and stay focused, and we have to do that. We have to do that. So it's on to our next game and get ready for that one.
The way the game's going, maybe the Islanders want to, we got to challenge this third goal. We got to keep this third goal off the board if we can. But as you saw it, were you pretty confident that you would keep that goal? It didn't look like there was a lot of confidence.
Yeah, it looked. You watch so many of these things throughout the league. That one looked pretty simple from our standpoint, but maybe I'm missing something they saw.
Is it to see the PK causing other teams' power plays to get nervous?
It's nice because it's been a work in progress. Obviously, for the last couple seasons, Greenway is really a big leader for us back there. But Owen Power has really risen in that role as well, and Clifton's come along. So, there's been lots of progress by individuals and then the collective, and they're out there with, and Dylan Cousins is another one. The confidence these guys have now in their reads, their situational awareness is they've gained so much in a short time here that it's very nice to watch that, to see them, and you're on the bench with them to see them attack that with confidence, which is something they didn't always have.
What you guys learned this year about momentum? What's key to taking everything that you've done this week and bringing it on the road for a significant stretch?
I thought, we talked a lot earlier in the year about generating our own urgency, not the situation generating it, and we've got to continue that. Every day is urgent, and we have to. I just said hit the repeat button, reset, and repeat, and it's whatever 36 hours to your next game or whatever it is, and get ready for that next one.